I was like, video after video after video. Hey, what's up, Warrior? MVDB here. Welcome. This is episode 24 of MVDB Speaks. And in today's episode particularly, I want to continue what we talked about yesterday. Yesterday, if you haven't seen the episode, was all about, your beliefs, your values, the words of Gandhi. How your beliefs eventually, go towards your destiny. How they can determine your destiny and how you can change your beliefs. Really, if you haven't seen it, you should go back because we are building upon that episode today. So today, in particular, along the way, if you want to change your beliefs and change your thoughts, words, and deeds, you are to create your destiny and to create your dream. There's something that you will need to motivate you, right? Now, a lot of people, and in particular, I'm saying this because yesterday I've seen a very, very powerful video by Tai Lopez, and I will put it down below. Like, check it out. And I'm going to discuss what he said briefly and give my own take to it because, I believe strongly in experiences. You can talk about lots of stuff. You can know lots of stuff, but, if you've never experienced it, you cannot really talk about it. So that's why you gotta watch it and then put everything to practice later on, okay? So he calls it the 4 M's of motivation, okay? Now, these 4 M's are money, mastery, money, material things, mastery your status, mating, right? So relationship, and then finally momentum. Now these are all part of a selfish goal. Now there's a book, I can't remember which one it is, but there's a study that they have done on people that had extrinsic goals, right? So the extrinsic goals meaning these selfish goals, and then there were intrinsic goals. So I'm going a step further than Tai goes, right? But it is important to understand these 4 M's: money, mating, mastery, and momentum. See, it's especially my experience on momentum, because these 4, we all have them, right? Everybody wants to have some money. Everybody wants to have some status. And if you want to know how to recognize your order, I suggest you go down and you check that video. Super highly important video. Go check it out. Now, mine is momentum. I'm an entrepreneur, right? I want to have choices. I want to have freedom. I want to have constant flow that shows me like, wow, this is really what I want, And you can only find out by doing so, right? You can only find out if you are into momentum by doing. Now, I get super excited, right? So every time I do a video, I got more stuff to think about, and these branches, right? Everything branches. So I can put this on my Instagram. I can put this on my YouTube. I can put this there. Bam, 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 bam. So I create more tasks, so I create more products. I get like different kind of ways to go. Because my mind is open, information minded, and I go towards the thing that is at that moment the best priority for me. See, my experience with this is like in November for various reasons. Part of that being reorganizing my business and starting to write my own book. I had to make less videos, right? Right now, I'm into it. I'm into the flow. I've organized my days. I can make daily videos. Why? Because they've become habits, and I've reorganized. So now I've got the time, like boom, 10 minutes, and that's it. No more, no less. Okay? So then what happened is, for 2 months or so, I just made maybe 1 video a week, sometimes 1 video 2 weeks. And when I started all over again, I noticed like, damn, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to do? Like, shit. And like before, when I was creating those videos, I was like, video after video after video, and everything like became more, and on Periscope and on Meerkat and pa pa pa. Like, but when I started all over again after 2 months, like, no video, shit. And so now again, you know, if you identify that, what motivates you, that momentum, and you can use that in your advantage, if that's what motivates you, man, I can tell you, if you're a person like me, an entrepreneur tends to have these, you know, momentum, motivation, you get, you know, you create speed, something Gary Vaynerchuk calls like speed, yeah, right? Momentum, you create that speed. And I will tell you that it's super powerful. So identify what that is for you. Is it momentum? Is it money? Is it mastery? Like status when someone enters the room. Do you want to be that person? Mating, like, you know, do you want to show off to a woman? Do you want to have a relationship? Is that important for you? Like, what motivates you? Now, that's part of the selfish goals, right? But if you learn to use that in your momentum, in your advantage, I can tell you, you will thrive. I know it from first-hand experience. All of a sudden, things start happening crazy, right? There was a moment like a couple of weeks ago, it was really super tough, really fucking hard. I guarantee. But then I realized momentum. I need momentum. By practice, by doing stuff, by creating that book, I recognized every morning, if I can do 90 minutes, wow, I get serious momentum. And now I identify what is the one thing holding me back. What is one thing I need to do? Well, I get now, what's holding me back? I get out, I create that momentum. Right now, boom, everything explodes. Everything is starting to explode. Momentum is created. Things are flowing towards me. You got to be able to accept those things as well. You got to be open to it. So these are the selfish goals. These are the extrinsic goals. But intrinsic. Studies showed that your intrinsic goals, if you have them, make you in a happier state of being, a better well-being. You become more motivated, you become happier if you can do that. And this is all about intrinsic goals. Intrinsic goals are your relationships, contributing to your community, what you have to offer to the world, if you have a bigger purpose. So that's why I suggest you think upon first selfish, because everybody, I am too, we are in ourselves. We are in ourselves and we need some motivation to keep going, right? We need some self-love, self-compassion. So give yourself what you want, what you need, whether that's material things, whether that's momentum that you see like, wow, I have so many options. And then you can start thinking upon, really, I mean, like the gift that I have, the capacities, the skills, how can I transform them to the outer world? Because there's so many people that need your gift, warrior. I mean it. I mean it. Don't be selfish. Get your word out. Get your gift out. Whether you're an artist, whether you're a computer programmer, whether you are an inspirator, I don't care. People need you. There's so many people that need you, man. So many. Don't be selfish. So think about how you can serve the world. Mine is to create a shift, in a worldwide shift in the awareness on interconnection of all things and all beings. Creating a worldwide shift around the interconnection of all things and all beings. And how do I do that? My mission, creating conscious warriors with a heart. Inspiring people, talking, doing this, providing you with the tools. This is where I build the conscious warriors with a heart. That's finally my project that I will have with the Dalai Lama. That's my ultimate goal, so that I can build retreats for you. Retreats to create that shift around the connection, the interconnectedness of all things and all beings. And that makes me happy, makes me want to tap dance out of bed. These two things, the intrinsic and the extrinsic goals. I know what motivates me right now, and I know what I'm contributing to you guys, to the community, and that is what a happy life is all about. Seriously, put that to practice. I know it's huge, I know it's big, but start with something. And if you need someone, get someone that can help you with that. Seriously. But I guarantee it's gonna make your life so good. So good. You cannot even imagine. So first focus on the extrinsic goals, and then you can go to the intrinsic, and then the intrinsic, once you get those intrinsic goals, man, life is going to explode. So warrior, time to get, this is, by the way, you know, we talked a lot about the conscious part, about the warrior part, about failing. The conscious is about, you know, becoming aware of yourself, about the food, the fundamentals. Warrior is about getting at it, creating momentum, taking action. But conscious warriors with a heart, this part is with a heart. And that's where you focus on your intrinsic goals, what you have to contribute to everybody around, to your purpose, to the world. Let's change the world. I fucking mean it. This is not some joke. You gotta be serious about this, just as serious as I am. Let's fucking change it. You start with yourself and then go for your intrinsic goals. Let's do it. Warrior, peace. I love you.